5-team unlimited tournament, we catch up with a couple that have locked in a place in the tournament, find out how they did it. Trae Young returns with another installment of Uninterrupted on 2K TV. Plus, we have your Halloween looks and your top plays of fall.
.2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The sprawling metropolis and now the Golden State Warriors started. Curry. Play the Splash Brothers in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Wiggins, and it's Chris in at the 5 spot. And for the Mavericks, inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Hardaway is out there with Luka Doncic, and it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward position.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Now here's Curry. A 3-ball. Porzingis with the rebound. Doncic outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. The tray. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And we hear a player's attacking rehab. You know, Greg, by all accounts, Clay took it to another level.
He said he hadn't stopped working since the 3rd day after the NBA Finals. There was even some talk of him coming back toward the end of the year. But the Warriors quickly shut that down, knowing how much he means to this franchise.
Doncic looking it over. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Finney-Smith passes to Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Hardaway. It's tipped.
And Chris rises up, and is he playing volleyball? He just spiked that one away.
Curry on the wing. Beyond the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now here's Doncic. Launches it. Finney-Smith can't get it to go.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
Outside Curry. Wiggins outside. Back to Curry. Baseline try. Doesn't go for him. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Inside. Here's Finney-Smith. Great D that time from Green.
And so far the team just 1 of 5 and that rim shrinking.
Pass to Wiggins. Thompson outside. That ball's ice feed that time from Wiggins.
That's Klay Thompson's strength on display. His ability to fire off the catch-and-shoot J. So dangerous.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And I hope kids out there are watching the textbook form on Thompson's jumper.
So many things that you can check the boxes on in terms of the fundamentals of a great shooter. It starts at the base. It's great footwork. You square up. You got a quick release, and you got to follow through. It really is something to watch.
Here's Finney-Smith, and that one is hammered home.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Curry dishes to Thompson. For 3. The Mavericks pull it in.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. Powell had an excellent college career, yet he fell to the 2nd round of the draft. Didn't even hear his name called as he was selected during a commercial break.
And GA, even when he did arrive to the NBA, it took Powell a while to latch on.
You know, traded a couple times in his first year. He was assigned and recalled 10 times in about a month with Boston's D-League affiliate. Finally found a home in Dallas. Everything turned around from that point forward.
Now Curry. After the missed three from Klay Thompson. Finney Smith kicks to Curry. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Curry attacking, and the layup falls. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
Steph Curry is adept at finishing those drives. Defenders never know what kind of shot he's going to throw up, but confident it's going to go in.
Warriors leading by 5. Wiggins outside. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. And Doncic throws it down.
And really, Doncic can score from any area. His arsenal is very impressive.
Over in the corner, Pascal. Pass to Chris. Porzingis with the steal. Doncic right side. Outside, Porzingis. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Curry with the three. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
Dallas needs to get off a shot. In the corner, right with it. And they'll turn it over. Did not get off a shot. 24-second violation. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first. Curry with it. From deep three-point range, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. The Warriors on top. And for anyone who thinks this game isn't about hard work.
I can't tell you how many shots I've taken.
And as we know, Greg, Steph comes from a family of great shooters. It's in the blood.
But as you said, it's about the work. NBA players have had tons of kids. Most don't make it in this league. Steph is on his way to being one of the best to ever grace the hardwood.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
We've got Jalen Brunson. Willie Cauley-Stein is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's DeJuan Wright, and it's Hardaway in at the small forward. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
Yeah, Cauley-Stein can get up there, and the guards know that, so available for an oop at any time.
Curry passes to Looney. Here's Poole. Back to Looney. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. And another three for Golden State. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Warriors leading by 7. And Curry has it in the corner. And another three for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Draymond Green, a modern-day big, and of course we know the impact he has defensively. But for his career, he's only hitting around 30% of his threes, and the last 2 seasons have been well below that. It's still his willingness to take them that's going to keep the defense honest.
The pass to Smailagic. Knocked away. Brunson against Curry. A three-pointer off the mark. When Draymond plays the center position, though, Brent, 30% from three isn't all that bad.
Well, again, we'll go back to the idea of the threat of the shooter. That's going to create more space for all of the action that's happening behind Draymond Green. And, of course, we know his willingness to pass up shots to the preferred pass. That's where he really makes an impact.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Doncic is checked in. Eric Pascal, he's checked in for Golden State. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Steph Curry. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. It's a 10-point game. Hardaway kicks to Doncic. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway.
Creative at finding ways to just cut inside there. Doncic, a guy you must keep your eyes on.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Poole. Back to Wiggins. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
And this is encouraging. Wiggins looking committed to shooting and forcing the D to compromise.
Free throw good, Wiggins.
Andrew Wiggins, the kind of guy that people watch with a microscope, but he has cut down on inefficient shots, those long twos, has started to take more threes, and using his athletic ability when he gets on the inside to get to the foul line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Dwight Powell's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Porzingis is coming in for Maxi Kleber. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Curry subbed in for DeLon Wright. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Finney-Smith. And Wiggins looking more aggressive off the bounce. Brent getting into the teeth of the defense.
Yeah, and his assists are climbing because of that. Also his turnovers. So now what you want to do is slow down the game for Andrew Wiggins and show him on film where his outlets are and where his decision making can be that much better.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Curry has it in the corner. Dallas moving it around. Cans it from downtown. And now just a 5-point Warrior lead.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Wiggins left side. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Floats it up for Doncic. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Chris with it. Oh!
Now that's a fierce attack from Marquise Chris getting to the rim.
Finney-Smith passes to Curry. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody down. And it's Green with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
That's to Porzingis. Dallas again turning it over. Curry from deep three-point land. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And the first half is... Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See?
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, good to see you back. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 16 points and 1 rebound. And that's a...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Chris, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Curry finds Thompson. That 3 off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
In the corner, Hardaway with it. Stolen by Thompson. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Passes it to Chris. Poked away. Doncic with the steal. Powell with it, and Curry picks him up defensively, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Mavericks have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today, and some changes here for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis, and it's Wright in for Dorian Finney-Smith, and then for Golden State. Smailagic is checked in, and it's Eric Paschal in for Draymond Green. Thompson for 3. No good. Shot missing. And the Mavericks going the other way now.
He told me this was the kind of game he was going to have. I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Outside for Curry. Hardaway with the steal. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Doncic leading the charge.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Outside Curry. Paschal. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. Thompson for 3. And Wright pulls it down.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And Doncic hits it to go. You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. The shot by Cauley-Stein, no good. Warriors leading by 11. Now Curry. 16 points for him. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. 1:53 left in the third quarter of the game. Curry finds Thompson. And another 3 for Golden State.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
On the wing, Hardaway. Feeds to Cauley-Stein. And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
Well, a 7-footer that has a bit of moxie. Willie Cauley-Stein loves to play rough down low.
The pass to Paschal. Thompson in the corner. Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Outside for Curry. They get the rebound. It's good on the putback.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Thompson outside. For the 3. No good that time. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Curry wide open from outside off the mark.
hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Pass to Thompson. Looney kicks to Curry. 5 on the clock. Looney passes to Pascal. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Mavericks trail by 13. And here's Brunson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
For Dallas, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Here's Curry. Pass to Chris. Back to Curry. On deep. Oh, and he got it!
Did that beat the buzzer, Kevin?
Yes!
Wow.
Yes!
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Luka Doncic out there with Seth Curry. Then it's Willie Cauley-Stein. And there's Porzingis. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Yeah, the versatility and competitive fire of Doncic is impressive. You can just tell this kid loves to play the game.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Now here's Curry. Wiggins outside, trying to find Green. He's got it now. Yep, it counts. And the Warriors lead by 14.
Draymond Green around the rim, trying to find a little bit of a window to get that ball up.
And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. On the wing, Wiggins. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Willie Cauley-Stein.
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
Out to Doncic. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Porzingis. Good, nice job down low. Porzingis has got his first 2 points.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Passes to Green. Back to Curry. Out left to the wing. Outside, Green. Golden State needs to get off a shot. There's the 3. Curry's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 12. Finney-Smith passes to Porzingis. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. And the Mavericks call time here. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He is not happy with the turnovers. He said, we have got to get some shots. It's as simple as that, guys. Play smart and value the basketball. We'll see if the message sunk in, Kevin.
The dish to Wiggins. Fires from deep. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Wiggins. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble. He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Curry on the wing. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got 28.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Powell kicks to Curry. Can they get it? The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Steph Curry.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Curry with it. Thompson in the corner. There's the pass to Chris. Wiggins outside. Kicks to Curry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Doncic outside. Up top, Porzingis. It's Powell on the wing. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And the basket by Curry.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Back to Curry from downtown. Can't connect. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony,
Welcome to this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, and happy Halloween.
We hope you are enjoying some sugar-filled fun in the neighborhood because there's a lot of competition out there.
Competition? You know who's not scared of competition? The NBA 2K League.
Yes.
The commute in full swing as we get a look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's House in at the 3. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Chris in at center. Now here's Westbrook. And here's Harden for 3. Draymond Green pulls it in.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot, and paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
And it's Wiggins missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Harden with the basket on the assist from Covington.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Here's Westbrook following the basket. Andrew Wiggins. Harden outside. He feeds it to House. And stolen by Wiggins. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Thompson dishes to Curry. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Is there anybody with a quicker release than Thompson? I mean, if there is, I haven't seen him. That's a lightning quick trick.
Now Westbrook. On the wing, Harden. Shot clock at 6. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Harden's got 5 points so far.
And Harden attempts more threes than just about anyone. And you don't get that kind of leeway unless you knock him down.
Curry passes to Chris. Golden State moving the ball around. And the rejection by Harden. And here they go. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Well, it's easy to see how Harden's been the league's top assist man before. I mean, he makes the special feed.
Pass to Green. Back to Curry. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
And here are the Warriors now, following the score by Houston. Thompson inside the line. Moves back up. Outside Curry. Here's the floater. That one misses. So Houston will take it the other way. And they're running. Harden kicks to Westbrook. Harden surveying the D. Back to Westbrook. It's rebounded by Golden State. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Chris. He kicks to Curry. From deep three-point range, the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And how about the timing on the backboards there from Chris? Has the size and quickness to be a problem.
So here's Westbrook. 32 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. The pass to Tucker. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
With the strength Tucker has, drawing contact means nothing to him. You can't rattle him. He's tough as nails.
Curry with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Chris. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. The Warriors shooting their first foul shot of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw.
It's a good sign when Curry's at the line. That means he's pushing the action, being aggressive, putting the referees in a tough position to make some tough calls.
One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Rockets ahead, up by 2. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And earlier we spoke with Klay Thompson about the value of some.
Realize how easy it is to get looks from him.
Greg, you think about the championships they've won together. Incredible connection between these two.
Yeah, I mean, they have different styles, play different positions, but both are tough, competitive, and step up when it matters most.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Rivers and Gordon make the backcourt. Ben McLemore is out there with Damari Carroll, and it's Green in at the 5, down low.
This is what makes Curry special on the offensive end, the ability to create for himself and others at the highest level of the game.
Up top, Rivers, guarded by Curry. And Green gets it to go.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball moving and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
Rivers against Curry. Pass to Looney. Here's Poole. Pascal, the pass to Looney. 6 to shoot. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Well, shots don't get any higher percentage than this. Looney is solid at getting good positioning and finishing.
Gordon, the pass to Green. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
It's Curry with the drive, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Smiley is checked in. Houston also making some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Damari Carroll. Robert Covington comes in for Ben McLemore. And it's James Harden in for Gordon. Passes to Harden, all alone. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter.
Well, and last season we saw teams double and trap James Harden more than any other player in the league. As soon as he crossed half court, they did not want the ball in his hands.
And the basket by Curry.
I mean, look, the ball handling, the shot making, Curry just operating at a whole different level.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Here's Smiley. It's deflected. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Harden's got the ball, and the jam by Harden.
Oh, just spectacular in the open floor. When Harden's coming downhill, you're at his mercy.
And all the trapping had to frustrate Harden. But whatever may come, he's going to make the right play.
Yeah, and he can, Jed, because he's not just a good passer. He's a great passer. He averaged over double-digit assists the year they played him at point guard. And he makes you pay for sending help.
I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last strip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him. Rivers kicks to Covington. From 7. Tucker can't get it to go. The Warriors have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. The tray sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Rivers against Curry. And the pass to Harden. And another 3 for Houston.
Taking control of the tempo. I mean, Harden won't let the other team turn their last 3 into a run.
Curry looking it over. Pascal, the pass to Curry. To the inside. Smilegic. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6 assists now in the game.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
In the corner, Harden. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Golden State's gone 1 or 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Smilegic. Outside for Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
I tell you, how do you defend Curry on the catch and shoot? It's hard because he can hurt you from so many spots on the floor.
They swipe it. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Pascal. And slam dunk by Pascal.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Harden.
The Harden's strength is part of what makes him special. Able to score through all kinds of contact.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors lead by 5. And now we'll send it over to David. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to... For most of the past decade, Shaq, the Warriors have drafted near the end of each round. Yet they've done a great job of uncovering gems.
Yeah, Draymond, 35th overall pick.
And that'll do it for our halftime.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Marquise Chris is out there with Green, and it's Wiggins in its small forward. Now, here is Harden. 12 points for him. And Harden with the stuff.
Really like seeing Harden take it strong inside. So crafty in how he finishes near the bucket.
And here is Curry. He's got 11. Chris pass to Curry. They kick it out to Green. Golden State moving it around. Curry is inside. He's covered by Westbrook. Curry, good. Curry's got 13. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
Buries it down low. And it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Harden outside, fires from deep. Harden missing again. Warriors leading by 7.
And coming into Golden State last.
Oh, what a beautiful play.
Intensity, did you see that? Great.
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism. And when you think about being fashion forward, Russell Westbrook's fearlessness extends to his game day outfits.
Bro, come on, Jay. Russ lives by the motto, why not? I mean, the same reckless abandon we see on the court, yeah, it's reflected in his clothes.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. The Rockets also changing it up. Damari Carroll's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Gordon comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Ben McLemore in for James Harden. Now Curry. He's got 15. On the wing, Thompson. Guarded by McLemore. Rockets trail by 8. Odd pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys in the bench. They are pumped up. Pass to Looney. Curry, good. Curry's got 17.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
1:43 left in the third quarter. Curry against Westbrook. Back to McLemore. It's Westbrook with the... Oh, that was something else.
Nice awareness from Westbrook, understanding the shot clock situation and finding a way to convert while under pressure.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Curry against Westbrook. Curry passes to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Westbrook with it. 5 points in the game. Here's Carroll. Back to Westbrook. In the corner, it's McLemore. Nailed from three-point land. McLemore's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Warriors leading by 5. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Looney passes to Curry, and the shot goes in. Curry's got 19 points.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Now here's Westbrook. Passes it to McLemore. Off target with his 3. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Wiggins outside. Back to Thompson. There's the 3. It's good from long range. Thompson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors.
You're always going to find Thompson among the league leaders in three-point percentage. That's the shot they want him to take.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Rockets trail by 10. And so in the game for the Rockets. They've got McLemore. Gordon out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Carroll in at the power forward position.
Attacking in the lane. This is Westbrook at his finest and most difficult to defend.
Free throw good, Westbrook. Robert Covington's checked in for the Rockets. And Russell Westbrook drops them both. Warriors leading by 8. And here is Curry. The pass to Chris. Wiggins outside. Just 5 on the clock. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Tucker can't get it to go. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Murray finds Chris. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Curry against Westbrook. Kicks it out to Covington. McLemore inside the line. The Warriors pull it in.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
Wiggins passes to Curry. Golden State moving it around. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
Now here's McLemore. He's guarded closely. Back to Tucker. Picked him clean. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Outside Curry. Pass to Chris. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Chris has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now Tucker out to the wing. Pass to McLemore. They need this. Another miss by Houston.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
Passes it to Wiggins. Here's Toscano. Curry attacking Chris. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Houston needs to get a shot off. And the jam by Harden.
And with a monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Warriors.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Chris finds Curry, and there's the defensive 3-second call. And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however.
And last season, P.J. Tucker signing a 6-figure sneaker deal with Nike, maybe helping to offset how much he spent on shoes over the years.
Yeah, G.A., the most renowned sneakerhead in this league. He owns thousands of pairs, and you'll even see him change sets in the middle of a game.
And he makes the first.
Young, rangy big man. Chris possesses a nice skill set, and I think the potential to be a terrific player in our league.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bowman's checked in. Thompson outside, and he's going up for the alley-oop, and Chris throws it down.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Steph Curry.
No fatigue in this fella tonight. Tireless, grinding out every possession and leading their offense.
Curry passes to Thompson. Now Chris, guarded by Tucker. Now here's Thompson. He's covered closely. Out to Chris. And Curry has it in the corner. 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Nice shot by Thompson.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
And the shot is good.
Now, you know Westbrook has never been afraid to take it inside. Great size advantage for a point guard. 200 solid pounds.
And he lobs it up. And Chris throws it down.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Chris kicks to Thompson. Outside for Curry. Thompson outside. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a
right? Remote gameplay, pandemic, you know, being pretty much in lockdown for such a long period of time and not really having that connection to the outside world to still lock in.
The sprawling metropolis of Dallas and the Houston Rockets starting five. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's House in at the 3. And for Dallas. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Hardaway. The second chance effort out to the right wing. Finney Smith kicks to Doncic. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Doncic has got the opening basket of the game for Dallas. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. A guy who just continues to earn more minutes. You know, Finney Smith is tough, and Greg, he is effective.
He seems to become a better rebounder every year. More efficient. He'll take charges, commits hard fouls. And I don't think we've seen his ceiling. Finney Smith is a guy you can win with.
And here is Powell. James Harden getting it to go from deep.
You know, there's an unselfishness to Luka Doncic and a pretty pass right there.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Harden the pass to House. Kicks it to Covington. Here's Harden on the wing. Fires for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Harden's got 6.
And defensively, you got to respect Harden's ability to drive. That just makes him exponentially more difficult to guard out at the line.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Powell. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
No, I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Tucker. The Mavericks making the shot. For 3, Covington. That shot off. Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start off the game. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Powell. 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Powell.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Now here's Harden. He's got 6. The pass to Westbrook. Back to Harden. Pass to Tucker. Houston moving it around. The shot by House is no good. The Mavericks leading, and it's the Mavericks on the break. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. Greggy, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you know, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Outside House. It's rebounded by Dallas. Fast break, Dallas. Hardaway against Harden. Out to Porzingis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Porzingis has got 5 now.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
It's stolen. Hardaway passes to Powell. Stolen by Westbrook. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. Finished off the break.
Well, this guy knows how to do this in the open floor. Russell Westbrook in transition is the most dangerous player.
Doncic passes to Powell. Now Porzingis guarded by Harden. That one goes in. He has 7.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
A shot by Harden. Wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
They get the rebound. Hardaway. Out to Porzingis. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
That's good from Westbrook.
Wow, the fire, the passion. Russell Westbrook plays the game with such unbridled intensity. The relish he takes in competition on a nightly basis is special.
A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for the Dallas Mavericks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, we've got Jalen Brunson. DeJuan Wright is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Curry. And it's Cauley Stein in at the 5, roaming the paint.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's McLemore. To the middle. Here's Rivers. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Rivers has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, tremendous composure on the interior from the guard, Austin Rivers. He's got the frame to complete that play.
Outside for Curry. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Rockets trail by 8. Westbrook surveying the D. Covington wide open. He fires. Offline with his 3. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. And the Houston Rockets last season going out and getting Robert Covington. Greg, why was that a good fit for this team?
You know, Kevin, his range shooting really unlocked Westbrook's ability to get to the lane. Also, Covington's contract creates some flexibility. One of the best values in the league as far as productivity.
Curry with a wide open look. Off target from 3-point range. Houston's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And the jam by Harden.
Well, the aggressiveness of Russell Westbrook setting up that bucket right there. This guy knows how to find the best shot possible.
It's right on the wing. To the paint. Pass to Kleber. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Passes it to Brunson. Here's Curry. It doesn't go for him. So Houston will take it the other way. And Willie Cauley-Stein gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Rockets trail by 8. Here's Harden. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
Houston making a switch here. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Green comes in for Robert Covington. Gordon's checked in for Danuel House. And it's Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And Doris, as if it were destiny, Kleber grew up in the same hometown as Mavs legend Dirk Nowitzki.
And this is a fun and extraordinary story to tell, because in 2017, Kleber texted with Nowitzki before signing with Dallas. But though they come from the same town, they didn't know each other until they became teammates. That's extraordinary.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Harden's got 13.
That's his first triple of a second period, third of the game.
Doncic against Westbrook. And Doncic gets it to go. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
You cannot let Doncic get established on the interior. This guy feels very comfortable wherever he is on the floor.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Here's Finney-Smith, defended by Gordon. Here's Doncic. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots, off to a good start.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Westbrook throws it down.
Boy, if he decides to penetrate into the teeth of the defense, you know something exciting could happen.
Stolen by Westbrook. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Stolen by Westbrook. Curry, good. Curry's got his first points in this one.
I love it whenever Seth Curry decides to go inside. This guy has the potential to be a dangerous scorer from that area.
Harden, that's good.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Mavericks leading by 7. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. Now he's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardaway comes in for Seth Curry. Damari Carroll's checked in for the Rockets. Then McLemore comes in for Russell Westbrook. Back to Powell. And the layup's good off the glass. Powell's got 8.
See, Porzingis should score the basketball, but he also recognizes when his teammates have a clean look. I love that unselfishness.
Here's Finney-Smith, guarded by Harden. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 9 points. And then Rivers with the dunk.
Austin Rivers knows how to navigate through defenses, puts the ball on the deck and gets to his spot.
Doncic left side. Here's Powell. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was all Kristaps Porzingis in the first quarter. He had 9 points, 2 rebounds.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
So on the floor for Houston, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. PJ Tucker is out there with Robert Covington, and it's House in at the 3 spot.
What a basketball mind when you think about Luka Doncic. This guy in the break is exploiting defenses.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
To the inside. Doncic outside. Dallas moving the ball around. Porzingis can't hit. Rockets trail by 7. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Hardaway with a wide open look. Cans the shot from the wing. Hardaway has got his second basket of the game.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists. And when you watch Hardaway shoot, one thing that stands out, he has a very quick release.
And Greg, that's what makes the jumper very tough to contest, especially when he's dialing it up from range. You have to stay connected to this guy defensively. It's not easy to do with the other weapons on this team. He's still filling out that frame, but the Greyhound physique of Porzingis well suited to transition play.
Mavericks leading by 9. Down low. On the wing, Hardaway. And the dunk by Powell.
If Powell's on the court, he's a threat to dunk it. Incredible athleticism.
Harden outside. He kicks to Covington. The dish to Westbrook. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
And there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality they got to fill some roles, right? And you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
To me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
He throw good, James Harden.
And Harden finished second in MVP voting in 2017, won the MVP in 2018. A multi-talented combo guard who just seems to get better every season.
Brunson scanning the floor. Looking for Cauley-Stein. He gets it there. The shot by Kleba, wide open. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Harden kicks to Rivers. Yep, it goes, and the Dallas lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Tucker.
You know, we see this a lot from Tucker. Scores by overpowering the defender with his tremendous strength.
Curry can't get it to go. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And the dunk by Covington.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Stolen by Brunson. And now here comes Wright, leading the break. And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
Just throw it up there. Trill Will's going to take care of the rest.
He gets that one.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Curry passes to Cauley-Stein. To the left wing. Kleba kicks to Curry. Out left to the wing. Kleba. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
The shot's good. Now just a 5-point Dallas lead.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite-level passer.
It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. A different look for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Hardaway comes in for DeLon Wright, and Doncic is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Houston also making some changes. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Green comes in for Robert Covington. And Gordon subbed in for James Harden. Here's Gordon, and he makes good on the layup.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Curry passes to Doncic. the way up top. He's guarded by Rivers. And there's the pass to Powell. McLemore dishes to Rivers from the line. The shot comes out. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. It's Dallas up 3. And we'll get going after this from the American Air. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Luka Doncic out there with Hardaway. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Clock is at 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Finney Smith's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Westbrook up top, guarded by Porzingis. Houston moving the ball around. Back to Green. Porzingis with the steal. Outside Hardaway. Dishes it to Powell. Green with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Doncic feeling it out. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Finney Smith, guarded by Green. Hardaway for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. Houston with a big group substitution here. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Green. Robert Covington comes in for Damari Carroll. Daniel House is checked in for Ben McLemore. And it's Harden in for Gordon. And that one, good.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Doncic with the steal. Here's Finney Smith. He's covered by Westbrook. Out to Hardaway. No good on the triple. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for Houston. 11-point game.
And it is easy to get spoiled watching Harden. He's had so many games like this in his career, but you still got to appreciate what he does.
Doncic outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so and here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Mike D'Antoni was talking about with his team. He said, if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
How about that defense by Powell? Not overly physical, obviously, but he moves his feet and anticipates plays.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Daniel House. That's his first foul. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Doncic against Westbrook. 5 to shoot. Back to Doncic. Westbrook with the steal.
That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
That free throw good from Doncic.
And I think, guys, over time, you would anticipate Luka Doncic becoming more and more of a leader. This guy is so fun to watch from a skill perspective.
Harden kicks to Westbrook. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Porzingis.
Yeah, the defender all over.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break. Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Dallas.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's Dallas. They're on a 17-7 run. And an intentional foul right there.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late. And Doncic was part of a draft day trade that so far seems to have worked out pretty well for both teams.
That's exactly right. Doncic, Greg, was selected by Atlanta with the 3rd pick. He was then quickly shipped to Dallas for the 5th overall pick, which turned into Trae Young, plus a future pick. Neither of these young men wasted any time putting their stamp on the NBA. I do think their futures will always be discussed in connection with the other.
Correa, the pass to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Poked away. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Now off the inbound. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for
lock in and focus and really put together one of the most historic seasons in NBA 2K League history is amazing.
Recently, we had on Wizards District Gaming. They talked about their championship run. What did that mean to you guys watching this team come together?
We had a team come in and beat the undefeated team in Raptors Uprising. So
Coming up next. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for... Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Here we go. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3, the small forward. And for Golden State, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Marquise Chris is out there with Green. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. Hardaway, no good. Here's the Warriors with the ball. And Wiggins throws it down.
Verticality gives Wiggins the upper hand, almost unstoppable once he's midair.
Here's Doncic. Yep, it counts.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Green after Luka Doncic's bucket. Nice shot by Thompson.
Yeah, this is what the offense is designed to do. Get a guy like Klay Thompson in the situations where he's got great confidence to come through.
Doncic kicks to Finney Smith. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and stolen by Wiggins. There's the feed to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Capitalizing on the error, grinding out points. You gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
The Warriors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Wiggins passes to Curry. And Doncic, here we go, and stolen by Chris. Doncic against Curry. Powell with the steal. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Left side Hardaway. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And here is Curry. Wiggins passes to Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. Clock at 4. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The three-pointer, no good. For Dallas, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Now coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Curry, wide open. No good with the triple. Not a fast start for the Mavericks. They trail by 3. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Porzingis.
Now you can see the defense is so shifted over to where Kristaps Porzingis is that they lose track of the situation, and he burns them with the pass.
Eric Pascal, he's checked in for the Warriors. Then for the Mavericks, Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic. Chris. Out to Thompson. Here's Chris. Shoots the 3. And Klay Thompson hits from deep. Thompson's got 6.
Klay Thompson takes a ton of pride in the catch-and-shoot game. His release is lightning quick.
Pass to Kleber. Passes it to Hardaway. Curry on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Curry. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Wiggins outside. Doesn't go that time. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Drop pass to Porzingis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Always the connection with the teammate. That time Porzingis in the right spot.
Here's Curry. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. Thompson passes to Chris. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Brunson. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here. Curry against Brunson. Now the pass to Looney. Stolen by Brunson. And now here comes Wright. Leading the break. It's good.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage. Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
23 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Brunson. The kick out to Wright. Curry passes to Cauley-Stein. And it's Looney with the rebound.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clank it.
And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 1. So, Greg, as you know, we asked Steph Curry, a great self-motivated.
Oh, my wife, for sure. No.
Looks like he's got a good team, both at home and right here in front of us.
Steph has already put up a Hall of Fame career, but you can tell he doesn't feel anywhere near being done.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Actually, Kleba is out there with Cauley-Stein. Then it's Curry. Then it's DeJuan Wright. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcomed with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. Curry dishes to Wright. Over to the left wing. Dallas keeping it alive. A fresh 14. Curry outside. It's rebounded by Poole. The Warriors leading. Lets it go from deep. Again, Curry missing.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Finney-Smith can't get it to go. Warriors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. From deep. And it's Stephen Curry with a 3. Now it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
And the basket by Curry.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Here's Curry. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
3-pointer. Another 3 for Golden State.
Sprinting down the floor is the key to a great fast break, and Steph putting on the afterburners there.
And, of course, having that broken hand last season, Curry couldn't help the Warriors avoid a disastrous season.
Kevin Durant gone. Clay rehabbing. The Warriors, I mean, legitimately just left with no scoring whatsoever. But Steph Curry, when he's healthy, it changes that whole narrative.
Mavericks trail by 4. With some arc, and it's Curry laying it in. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is.
Here's Finney-Smith. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Curry on the wing. He's got 12. 1:09 left here in the second.
Macaulay Stein in great position to reject that shot.
And the Warriors miss again. Dallas has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Kleba kicks to Curry. Back to Kleba. 6 on the shot clock. 2 points. That one goes. Here's Curry. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Got a hand on it. Right outside. There's 18 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Finney-Smith. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Outside Curry. To stop the drought. No good. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the opening. And that'll about do it as we get ready for the...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Warriors shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiggins is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Chris in at the center filling out the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Inside. Hardaway kicks to Finney-Smith. Drains the three-pointer. Finney-Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
And the basket by Curry.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
To the wing on the left. A three from Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Porzingis has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Curry looking around. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Shot clock at 5. And that one, good. Curry's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
Nice job by Steph. Just getting clever around the hoop. Finding a way to get that one to the rim.
Feeds it to Powell. Passes it to Finney-Smith. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Powell finds Hardaway. Back to Powell. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got 4 rebounds in this game. Warriors have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Thompson tearing through the lane and then finishes strong with the dunk. It's not worth 3, but that's a pretty 2.
Porzingis passes to Doncic. Thompson against Brunson. Hardaway with a wide open look. Misses the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him. Now Thompson. 8 points for him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Luka Doncic.
Klay Thompson is tall for a guard, so you want to utilize any advantage you have. That time height came into play.
That free throw, no good. The Warriors making a switch here. Toscano's checked in. And he's good on the second. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Mavericks trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Doncic against Thompson. Powell kicks to Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Hardaway has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Warriors have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Thompson passes to Toscano. Thompson inside, guarded by Doncic. Here's Wiggins. Lays it up and banks it in. Wiggins has got 6.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Doncic kicks to Brunson. Here's Powell. And Pascal pulls it down.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Green. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
How about Draymond rising up into the contact? He's a good offensive player who finds his way this time to get to the free throw line.
Curry's checked in for Klay Thompson. Then for the Mavericks, Willie Cauley-Stein. He's checked in for Dwight Powell. Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis. And Curry subbed in for Jalen Brunson. On the wing, Hardaway. It counts, and the foul. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
The Mavericks shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
A fearless shooter and a remarkable dunker. Tim Hardaway Jr. is such a valuable rotation guy that you just want to have consistent effort from. And I think he's reaching that level now.
Here's Curry, and he banks in the layup. Curry's got 20.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Curry, and he drops it in from the low post. He's got 10.
That's as sweet as you're going to get it. Fluid motion, great lift, rolls right off the fingertips.
Wiggins outside. Back to Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. And the Warriors lead by 4.
Yeah, I feel like the ball really isn't even getting anywhere close to the rim. It's all cotton right now.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the floor for Dallas, we've got Doncic. Also Seth Curry out there. Porzingis is out there with Hardaway. And it's Finney Smith in at the power forward position. Wiggins surveying the floor. And Wiggins throws it down.
Taking it to the D. When Wiggins is forcing the issue, he shows why he went first overall.
Doncic passes to Porzingis, and the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. The Mavericks also with a sub. Dwight Powell's checked in for Hardaway. Thompson outside. Back to Curry. Launches it. Connects from three-point range. Curry's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
And when you want Doncic, he's one of those guys who kind of just slithers around until he finds an opening, and then bam.
Now here's Thompson. Chris up top. Back to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Klay Thompson down in the paint, rising up quickly for the jam.
Mavericks trail by 7. Outside Curry. He feeds it to Powell. Wiggins with the block. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. Curry kicks to Doncic. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it, and it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
Fast break, Dallas. And Finney Smith gets it to go.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Nice shot by Thompson. And the Warriors lead by 5. And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
It's deflected.
That's some good use of the length right there from Marquise Chris, reaching out and swatting that one away.
And that one's good. Doncic.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Curry is inside. He's against Porzingis. Curry passes to Thompson. Now here's Pascal. 5 on the clock. Here's Wiggins. Off with the layup. Mavericks trail by 3. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Right side Curry. Tries from the block, and he hits the jump shot. Curry's got 27.
And I just love the calm confidence that Steph has in these kind of moments. Get the ball to him, he'll do it to you every time.
Runs in the pass to Powell. 1:14 left in the fourth. Curry kicks to Pascal. Golden State moving it around. Here's Thompson. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And that's why this team loves having Klay Thompson. Big shot.
Back to Doncic. Out to Porzingis. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Porzingis making it count, wants to come through big time and does here.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
And foul on the shot. The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Doncic, no good. Thompson inside the line. And the wing jumper offline. Powell with it. Plenty of space. It's off. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. And now the Golden State Warriors started. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Chris is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward. And for Houston, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's House in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Curry. Wiggins outside. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 13-footer. Jump shot is good.
Oh, that's a nifty move inside the arc. I mean, Curry's not just a three-point shooter. He can do anything facing up.
Westbrook against Curry. Double team on Westbrook. Knocked loose. And that one's good. House.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game. Getting the ball inside early.
Curry with it. About a minute played so far here in the first. That one good for 2.
Just another tool in the toolbox for Curry. The quick flip over the top.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game.
Westbrook against Curry. Makes it off the glass. Curry's got 6.
Doesn't it seem like Steph can get any shot he wants? I mean, with his handle and his shooting ability. That time, finishing off the drive.
And those rebounding numbers, GA, just speak to Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size and the amount of time he spends on the perimeter, there's no way he should be cleaning the glass like that. But you can't teach heart and you can't teach instinct, and he has both.
Now here's Curry. Harden missing his last shot. Curry attacking, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Using that signature pump fake, Steph causes the defender to overcommit.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And given his style, it feels like Curry could play as long as he wants.
Why not? The thing you never lose is your jump shot. Plus, Steph, he can beat you with instinct, awareness, rather than relying on his explosive athleticism. And if his team keeps their offensive style of play, he can play for forever. Oh, showing the muscle right there. I love how Westbrook takes on all comers when he's trying to score.
No good on that one. And Houston the other way now.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Passes to Tucker. Houston moving it around. And stolen by Chris. Now the Warriors moving it up. The finish. And Chris throws it down.
And once Chris gets the position he wants, he is throwing it down with a vengeance.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Top of the line, competitive spirit for P.J. Tucker. Doesn't mind doing the dirty work.
Yeah, he's just ecstatic to contribute to a winning team. After bouncing around all those years in Europe and then those losing years in Phoenix, he's found a home in Houston.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Robert Covington. Gordon comes in for Daniel House. And it's Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. And the basket by Pascal.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Now here's Wiggins. The pass to Poole. Here's Wiggins. Drops in the layup for 2.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Rivers passes to Green. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup. Pass
to Poole. Here's Wiggins, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And boy, are they attacking the paint.
Houston making some changes. Damari Carroll's checked in for P.J. Tucker, and it's Ben McLemore in for James Harden. And Golden State also making a change. Smailagic is checked in. It's good from long range.
That's why McLemore is out there. The way he opens up the floor with his outside shooting is huge for this team.
And here's Wiggins. He has 5. Pass to Poole. Back to Wiggins. Just 5 to shoot. Carroll with the rebound. Rockets trail by 4. And it's Houston on the break. Here's Green. No good with the layup. The Warriors have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Wiggins with it. Now Green defending.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
On the wing, Gordon. There's the triple. Warriors with the rebound. To the middle. Here's Pascal. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Back to Pascal. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. We come back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Klay Thompson, and it's Toscano in at the 3 spot. Thompson passes to Poole. Back to Thompson. 3 on the clock. The shot, no good. So Houston will take it the other way. And it's Gordon penetrating. There's McLemore. Now here's Rivers. Not a lot of room. Passes it to Gordon for 3. The Rockets with another miss. Warriors leading by 6. Down low. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Poole. The shot misses. Great D that time from Green. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something that I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Now here's Thompson, guarded by McLemore. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Not many guys more lethal on the catch and shoot. That's an easy bucket for Thompson.
Rockets have gone 0 of 4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. And Westbrook gets it to go.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Curry. He's got 8. The pass to Thompson. Back to Curry from deep 3-point range. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And throughout his career, Robert Covington.
Oh, that was something else.
Now he uses his finesse to get flashy. I mean, Westbrook is an elite above the rim finisher.
And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And Thompson kicks to Pascal. A three-pointer off the mark. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Houston making some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Damari Carroll. Daniel House comes in for Gordon. And it's James Harden in for Ben McLemore. Then for the Warriors, Looney comes in for Marquise Chris. And Wiggins is subbed in for Eric Pascal.
This is Westbrook at his best, attacking, going strong at defenders, and finishing.
Back to Curry. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Rockets trail by 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Stephen Curry.
He's mastered the art of drawing fouls. Harden's led the league in free throws time and time again.
And see, Webb, the strength and conditioning of James Harden, something I'm not certain everybody has an appreciation for.
Yeah, and to your point, back in high school, despite leading Artesia to back-to-back state championships, Harden dealt with asthma and was frankly out of shape. Over the years, dedication to diet and training, that enabled him to reach new heights.
And the basket by Curry.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off, and the D struggling to keep up.
Here's Westbrook. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
They get it again. They kick it out to Green. Covington with the steal. Westbrook against Wiggins. Green with the rebound. Warriors leading by 4. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the Warriors can't hang on to the ball. Jeff Green is checked in for Houston. And the Warriors making a change here. And here are the Rockets now. Right side, Westbrook. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Westbrook's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Physical defense possible. They could have called a foul there. But Westbrook, he's a beast. He just plays right through it.
Westbrook with the steal. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors lead by 2. It's time now to go courtside.
Thanks very much. Steph, coach said that you had to make them feel you physically in this game. How important?
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They have a 2-point lead. Kenny. And
in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's House in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
That one drops for him. Curry's got 12.
You can't take Curry lightly inside. He's not the biggest guy. He's exceptionally crafty.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Rockets shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one. Yes.
Reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Covington wide open. He fires, and the three off target. Warriors shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. And there it is for him. 5 points in the game.
Rock solid start for him. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
In the corner, Harden, the three. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. And the Rockets lead by 1.
They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. And that makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That'll be his second foul of the game. Houston with a big group substitution here. Damari Carroll's checked in for Robert Covington. Gordon comes in for Danuel House. And McLemore, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. The Warriors also with a sub. Eric Paschal, he's checked in for Thompson. Here's Rivers, and the layup falls.
And that makes them 4 for 5. I mean, I think that's pretty good numbers. I mean, they've got to be pleased with how things are playing off so far.
To the inside, Chris can't hit that one. And the Rockets take it the other way. Kicks it out to Gordon. From the arc, Chris with the rebound. Warriors have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And a miss there on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And running the break is about being opportunistic. And right there, Rivers doing just this and being rewarded for it.
And Curry, here we go. Yes, that goes in. Curry's got 6 in the quarter. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. They lead by 1. Gordon with no one around. Good on the triple.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Wiggins finds Curry. Back to Wiggins. Outside Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Green. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance. And last year, Paschal had to do more than probably was expected of him. But this year, a much different story.
Well, even in college, he played a more complementary role to the stars around. Well, the Warriors have a lot of stars, and Paschal is really thriving in his role. Yeah, can't afford to leave someone open around Curry. He's great at keeping his head on a swivel.
Rivers in the corner. Back to McLemore. No good on the three. The Warriors have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. And that one's good. Wiggins.
You can't overcommit when Green has the ball. He'll make you pay by finding the open teammate.
Basket counts.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
And a deep three from Curry. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Houston's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And Rivers with the basket on the assist from McLemore. Rivers has got 6 points.
Looking tenacious on these takes. Got to respect Rivers' fearlessness going strong like this.
Curry, wide open, cans it from downtown. And the Warriors lead by 1.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
24 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. The offensive rebound.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Houston's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And it's Gordon missing.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Green. And that one is good. And now a 5-point Warrior lead.
And buckets like this get Green going. Stand up, Sack. He loves finishing right on the physical defense.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. And it's Green, and it's Smilagic in at the power forward. That's tipped, and they'll keep possession. Takes it out to Covington. Outside, House. It's rebounded by Golden State. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Thompson outside. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 14 points now in the second half.
I always enjoy watching the chefs go to work. He's a pure scorer. He fills it up from everywhere.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And so invaluable to your offense to have somebody like Klay Thompson spacing the floor.
I've said it, and I keep saying it. The most underrated player in the league. Shooting 42% from beyond the arc for his career now. But what's amazing is in 8 full years, he's never shot below 40 from 3 in one single season. And he'll lock you down on D. Few players, if any, can claim that. What confidence from Harden. He's a lethal three-point shooter. He knows he has the green light.
Here's Poole, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Warriors lead by 4.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Yeah, they're expanding a ton of focus and energy at the offensive end, but at the defensive end, it is just the opposite.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Smilagic passes to Looney. Harden grabs the miss. Houston's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13.
Well, when you draw this much attention from the D, you know someone's bound to be left open, and Harden finds it.
Thompson against Westbrook. Stolen by Harden. It's Westbrook with the drive, and Westbrook throws it down hard.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game-changing.
And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That's his first foul. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Jeff Green. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
As if there was any question, Harden with the big-time play.
Warriors trail by 4. Curry is inside. From down in the low post, it goes. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter.
Oh, Mr. Get Buckets. It's unbelievable how many of these Curry makes.
Offensive rebound. Westbrook dishes to Harden. Right side Westbrook. Clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot off. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Here's Pascal. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Rockets. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Westbrook's got 27 points.
And Westbrook demands the rock in these spots. He wants to be the guy to take the shot.
Curry kicks to Pascal. From deep. And Steph Curry gets the 3. He has 29. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry
for the win.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Reminding us again why he's one of the game's great clutch shooters.
Westbrook got a piece of it. Now Pascal. Outside Curry. Another three for Golden State.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up to score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for your Rockets, Russell Westbrook.
He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6.
And every team would love to have a player like Westbrook because he plays his heart out every night.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Curry with it. Goes up at the stripe. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Curry's got 34.
And we all know about the high-scoring efforts of Curry, but the efficiency in which he does it, just outstanding.
Westbrook can't get it to go. And it's the Warriors with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Chris can't hit.
Excellent box out there, keeping himself between the man and the basket.
And the jam by Harden.
Harden defines the word clutch, and this is Clutch City. The number of ways in which he scores in these moments, it's just incredible.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Curry from deep three-point land. Can't connect from long distance. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late,